See next tutorial, that is tutorial number 6, HTML iframes, file paths and head. Let's see HTML iframes. An iframe is used to display a web page within a web page. Iframe syntax is an HTML iframe is defined with iframe tag, that is iframe srs equal to URL and closing tag of iframe. Iframe set height and width. Use the height and width attributes to specify the size of the iframe. The attribute values are specified in pixels by default, but they can also be in a percentage. You can use CSS to set the height and width of the iframe. Let's see the example. See here, there is a iframe tag. Under this src attribute is the demo iframe.html is a source file which is given to iframe tag, and height is 200 and width is 300. Demo iframe is nothing but simple text. Demo of iframe is given by creating simple web page. Let's see the output. See here, this is a web page. Under this, another web page is created using iframe tag. You can use height and width attribute to specify size of the iframe. Next example. In next example, we have taken size of iframe in pixels, 200 and 300 pixels. Let's run this. See this output. Next, iframe remove the border. By default, an iframe has a border around it. To remove the border, add the style attribute and use the CSS border property. Let's see example. Iframe border. By default, iframe had a border. If you don't want, then remove using border :none property. See here, there is nothing. Border is displayed. With CSS, you can also change the size, style and color of the iframe's border. Yes, of course. Using style property, you can change border width, color and color and style. See here, solid red to pixel border is created. Iframe target for link. An iframe can be used as a target frame for a link. The target attribute of the link must refer to the name attribute of the iframe. Let's see. Here we are taken a iframe tag. Under this, height and width are attributes. Source is demo iframe.html. Name for iframe is iframe_a. This is used here as a target. When you click on w3schools.com, this page will be open. See this. Before clicking on this, you can see the demo iframe.html is here. After clicking on this, it will open the w3schools.com index page. Next, file paths. A file path describes the location of a file in a website's folder structure. File paths are used when linking to external files like web pages, images, style sheets, and JavaScripts. Here, if path is like img srs equal to picture.jpg, picture.jpg is located in the same folder as the current page. If path is like picture.jpg is under images folder, then img images folder in the current folder is located picture.jpg. if it is like img src equal to slash images slash picture.jpg, then picture.jpg is located in the images folder at the root of the current web. img src equal to dot slash picture.jpg, then picture.jpg is located in the folder one level up from the current folder. Absolute file paths. An absolute file path is the full URL to an internet file. Let's say example, absolute file paths. Here in img tag we had taken src attribute. Under this we had mentioned absolute file path like dot slash images slash coffee dot jpg. Let's run this. Using a full URL file path, we have displayed coffee image. Relative file paths. A relative file path points to a file relative to the current page. Let's see example. Here we had mentioned relative file path, that is dot slash images slash coffee dot jpg. In this example, the file path points to file in the images folder located at the root of the current web. Let's see another example, that is we had mentioned path like img folder slash computer.jpg. Run this example. Using relative file path, we had displayed another image, that is coffee image. Sorry, we displayed computer image. In this example, the file path points to a file in the images folder located in the current folder. HTML head. The HTML head element. The head element is a container for metadata, that is data about data, and is placed between the HTML tag and the body tag. HTML metadata is about the data about the HTML document. Metadata is not displayed. Metadata typically define the document title, character set, styles, links, scripts, and other meta information. The following tags describes metadata, that is title, style, meta, link, script, and base. The HTML title element. The title element defines the title of the document and is required in all HTML or XHTML documents. The title element defines a title in the browser tab, provides a title for the page when it is added to favorites, displays a title for the page in search engine results. Let's see example. Head title. In head title, see here in head tag we had taken title tag. Under this we had written title of page, that is page title. Let's run this. See here, you can you can see page title here. See here, this is page title. Sorry, head title, no? See here, this is page title displayed over here. Next, HTML style element. The style element is used to define style information for single HTML page. Add style. We had written internal CSS under head tag, that is body background should be power blue, and for h1 tag text color to be red, and for paragraph tag text color to be blue. Let's run this. See the output. Next, the HTML link element. Link element is used to link to external style sheet. See here, using a link tag, we had a relational attribute, that is style sheet. For this, we had included external style sheet, that is style.css. Whatever we had written under style.css, this will be applied to this whole page. This whole page here. See here. Body should be body background should be power blue, and for h1 tag text color to be pink, and for paragraph tag text color to be red. Head link. Let's run this. See, this is output. The HTML meta element. The meta element is used to specify which character set is used. Page description, keywords, author, and meta data. Metadata is used by browsers, by search engines, and other web services. Define the character set used. Meta char set is equal to UTF-8. Define description of your web page. That is meta name equal to description, content equal to free web tutorials. Let's see example. Head meta. In head tag we had uh, taken metadata, that is data about data. Meta character set is UTF-8, and description is nothing but free web tutorials, and keywords under this tutorial is HTML, CSS, and XML, JavaScript. Author is John Doe. Let's run this example. All meta information goes before the body. Next, define keywords for search engines. You can define keywords for search engines, and author of page using author name equal to author, and content, that is name of author is John Doe, and refresh document every 30 seconds. HTTP equal to refresh, content equal to 30. Viewport. HTML5 introduced a method to let web designers take control over the viewport through the meta tag. The viewport is user's visible area of a web page. It varies with the device and will be smaller on a mobile phone than on a computer screen. You should include the following meta viewport element in all your web pages. Meta name equal to viewport, content equal to width equal to device width, initial scale is 1.0. A meta viewport element gives the browser instructions on how to control the page dimensions and scaling. The width equal to device width part sets the width of the page to follow the screen width of the device, that means which will vary depending on the device. The initial scale, that is 1.0 part, sets the initial zoom level when the page is first loaded by the browser. Here is an example of web page without the viewport meta tag, and same web page with viewport meta tag. Let's see example with viewport. In HTML tag we have taken meta tag and name equal to viewport, content width equal to device width, initial scale is 1.0, and we had given style to image. After that we have taken image tag, img tag under this source is a computer image, and let's run this example with viewport. To understand this example, you should open this page on a phone or tablet. That means you can minimize it. See, according to page size, the content is adjusted. Let's see another example, that is without viewport. That is there is nothing any meta tag over here. Let's run this without viewport. see. Let's see. The image is not adjustable. Only content is adjustable. Let's see in this example again with viewport. Image is also adjustable. Okay. Next, the HTML script element. The script element is used to define client-side JavaScripts. This JavaScript writes hello JavaScript into an HTML element with ID equal to demo. Let's see example head script. In this example, we have taken the script tag under head tag. There is function that is my function. We had accessed the demo ID of paragraph tag over here and change the inner HTML that is paragraph to hello JavaScript. Let's run this example. Uh, before uh, Before clicking on try it, it is a paragraph. After clicking on try it, the JavaScript function calls and change this paragraph to hello JavaScript. The HTML base element. The base element specifies the base URL and base target for all relative URLs in a page. Let's see example. Here we have taken the base tag under head tag, target equal to underscore blank, and we had taken a image GIF. That is, since we have specified a base URL, the browser will look for the image html.gif at w3 scores, and the link above opens a new window. This is because base target is blank. Okay, let's run this. We don't have internet connection, so it will displays nothing, but you can see the URL is opened in next another tab from here to here. Next, omitting HTML head and body. According to HTML5 standard, the HTML, the body and the head tag can be omitted. Let's say example. Here we had only taken title h1 and p tag. Let's run this. You can see this is heading, this is paragraph. W3 scores doesn't recommend omitting the HTML and body tags. Omitting these tags can crash DOM or XML software and produce errors in i9 means Internet Explorer 9 old browsers. Thank you for watching this video.